What's happening, fishing friends? Welcome to another episode. Randizzle and I are out fishing today, but as you can see, we've got rain on and off. So I figured, you know what? Let's do a quick tackle bag tour. Tackle bag tour is something I've been asked about a lot on my bigger tackle warehouse bag. I don't have that one with me today. I packed light, only brought a couple rods with me, so I figured, you know what? Let's do a review on this, a lightweight sling backpack. I know a lot of people like to pack lighter, so let's go through this. So today I'm going to take you through the price of this, the features, pockets, everything I've got in here, kind of a big overview, the things that I like about it, the things that I don't like about it compared to some of the other bags I've got. So starting out price, I got this on sale at Amazon. The brand is Raw Deal. I don't know what that is, never heard of it, but they had this on sale for 28 bucks. It looked pretty well made compared to a lot of the other tackle bags out there. And I wanted something kind of compact. I didn't want a huge sling tackle bag. If I want to carry a bunch of tackle, I'm just going to bring my tackle warehouse backpack that probably weighs, I don't know, 100 pounds. Now I've got a bunch of extras on here. What actually comes with it is a second sling. I think the second sling connects here and goes around your waist. I didn't bring that with me. And it also comes with like a drink clip, like a separate little pouch that you can clip on here and put like a bottle of water in. That's what comes with it. I didn't bring those. Oh, and it also comes with a little box. The box is pretty flimsy. It doesn't look like it was designed by somebody that fishes. Just my opinion, I've actually got my own boxes in here. We'll go through that more. Okay, so starting out with some of the exterior features, a big thing that I look at that's really important to me is how it actually connects to the bag. Every single bag that I've had in the past that's ripped, backpacks, always rips out at the shoulders. So I like this is one continuous piece on the bag. It's all put together in one, goes through. So I like that attachment. Now, the part that I question is on the bottom. You can see here where it connects to the bottom, it's just this one little tiny clip. The stitching does look to be pretty heavy duty, so hopefully that holds. The clip is not the most heavy duty. I don't know how well that's going to work out, but again, this is a lightweight backpack. I'm not putting 100 pounds in it like my tackle warehouse bag that I admit I've got packed way more than I need. Now as you move up and go to put this on, one thing I was looking at was the actual padding of the shoulder straps. I've had some of the, the tackle bags that you just throw over your shoulder is just this kind of nylon strap. This one does have padding all the way up through, so I like that. So when you put it on, it's pretty comfortable. You can see here lightweight, just the one little strap that goes over here on the back, pretty small. Now it's nice when I actually have my GoPro on. My GoPro sits just under this and my microphone's just above it. So if you're somebody that does fish and film, you don't have to worry about that. After I bought that, I was like, oh crap, it's not gonna fit. Luckily it does. GoPro under it, mic up here. Now accessibility of it, it is nice because you can just sling it around. It's not as easy to do when you have a GoPro on, but if you're just out fishing like normal, you can do this and access it, which you can't really do with a double backpack bag. So another good point about being able to bring this around is if you're out wading. So if you got hip waders or chest waders on, you're out fishing in the water, with the backpack, you're trying to take it off, you can't access that. This, you can flip it around, access your tackle, use this as a thing to tie stuff on and go back to fishing. Now, how does that compare to other things? Like, you could use a fanny pack when you're out fishing like that or just in general. So that brings me up to a good point. How does this compare to other bags? Well, as far as comfort, I like that it's just got the one strap over the shoulder. It's a lot more comfortable than like, the boat bags where you just put it on one shoulder and wear it, because usually they aren't really padded and those dig in all day. And again, I tend to overpack those. So that's a lot of weight on a little skinny strap. Now, to me, this isn't as comfortable as an actual backpack. So my tackle warehouse bag is more comfortable, but again, it's got a lot of gear in it. So if I'm packing light, this is to me kind of an in-between. Now you've got the fanny pack too. I've talked about that, but the advantage of this is you can bring more tackle with you. With the little fanny pack, you're pretty limited to what you can bring with you. So that's why I wanted something like this, kind of an in-between. All right, so let's take a closer look at everything that I've got on here, in here, and kind of how I've set this up for a day of fishing. Okay, so starting out on the outside, I grabbed a pair of pliers. Always want to have a pair of pliers with me. I got these. These are some Piscifin ones. Got these on Amazon. They come with a little clip, so I've clipped that to the side of the bag. That way, in case I'm walking and these fall off, I've got it on here. I'm not going to completely lose them, so I like having the little lanyard. The other nice thing about these pliers is they do have braid cutters already on them. So if you didn't have, you don't have to bring a separate pair of cutters or fingernail clippers, whatever it is, you've got everything all in one. I like that. I just slid that in here and those have stayed. I haven't had any issues with that. Now I also clipped on my boomerang. I like just having this and putting it on my belt. When you're done with it, you can just have it on here and that way you know where it's at. I also threw on a little hook sharpener just in case you're out and you don't happen to have extra hooks with you. In a pinch, you can use one of these to get it sharpened. On the other side, it's got a little pocket here where you can like unzip it and make it larger. I'm not sure. I think they said this was supposed to be to put a rod in there. I don't know that I'd put a rod in here and walk around with it through the forest. I'd look like a World War II communications specialist. This is the new little scale I picked up. I like it because everything's all in one. So it's got the little gripper here already connected to it. You know, your pretty simple standard scale. So pretty small, minimal, fits right in here. And the thing that I like about having the little clip on, again, since it's just kind of in this pocket loose with this clip on here in case you were to be running or something, it's not going to fall off. It's going to stay clipped and connected. All right, so we'll take a look at the inside, the large pocket. This actually fits perfectly 2 of these boxes, and this happens to be this is the plain old waterproof 3600 size. Fits 2 of those absolutely perfect inside that main compartment. So you can see, just to get an idea of how big these are and what they hold. Now normally I'm not a fan of keeping my soft plastics in here all loose like that, but just threw some soft plastic little trailers if you wanted to, you know, finesse fish those. I threw in some beavers, just some hooks here. I've got some Ned heads, some little wacky hooks, and then just threw in some Senkos just to kind of minimize and take a little bit of everything, you know, just for a short trip of fishing. Over here, since it has a little bit bigger pocket, got some of my jigs in there. Y'all seen those on a recent unboxing. Then I threw in a couple spinner baits and a few different chatter baits in there. So just kind of a good way to take some in the larger pocket. And then in the second box, exact same type of box, I just threw in all my crankbaits. So right now, late summer, early fall, a lot of square bills. I threw in a couple jerk baits, a few lipless, but you can kind of get an idea of how much you can pack in here. They're not the biggest boxes, but you can still get a pretty good amount of tackle in there. So it does unzip all the way down. There's little pockets in here. I don't think I would personally ever use those. If you wanted to put stuff in there, you can, but it fits those 2 boxes so perfect. I'm just leaving that the way it is. Now up top here, the little pocket you've got up top, you got a number of things you can do. I've got a couple frogs in here. Those happen to be the new 6th Sense Vegas. Little marker, that's a little chartreuse dip and glow marker. Of course, a little wacky tool. And then just a few assorted hooks. I've got some darter heads, some little underspins. Perfect way to keep your hooks in there in the little bags like that. That way you know what size they are. They fit in here perfectly sideways. Now, as for the final front pocket, I've actually been able to get a decent amount of soft plastics in here. So the clamshell things actually fit pretty well. Got some of those Berkeley the Deals chatterbait trailers, some Z-Man hula sticks, some Grande Bass rattlesnakes for a wacky rig. I threw a whole thing of Kitex in there, and some Rage Menace. So I got all those in there, and I could put even more inside that. I put it pretty loosely, but I could have packed way more soft plastics up in there. So a decent amount of storage up here too. Now up inside here, you do have a couple little tiny pockets. So if you wanted to put some more hooks or something in there, you could certainly do that as well. There's one more little tiny pocket up front. I would probably use that for hooks or something, because once you pack a bunch of soft plastics in here, it's gonna be pushing on that. So pretty small storage, but you could get a couple, you know, flat little small things in there. Maybe, you know, even some, like a bag of weights or something like that. And then on the front, you do have your little molly straps. You know, if you're gonna be hooking a bunch of bags to it, I think it kind of defeats the purpose. I just bring a bigger backpack, but if you wanted to put like a couple little things on there, you certainly could. All right, so that's my overview of the Raw Deal. I've never heard of this brand. I don't know, we'll see. Seems to be a pretty decently sturdily, is that a word? I don't know. Made backpack. Now my only, again, big concern is this clip on the bottom. The top looks to be well made. Everything there is good and solid, but down here, this plastic ring, I don't know how long that's gonna hold up, and this little metal clip doesn't seem to be super heavy duty either. So I don't know, only time can tell on that, but otherwise it seems to be pretty well made. Again, as you can see, you can get a good amount of tackle in here. So for a day of fishing, you've got 2 full little 3600 size. Those are the waterproof boxes. You know, you can carry various soft plastics in the front, enough little pockets to take extra frogs, you know, whatever it is. So you've got a decent amount of storage for a day of fishing. Again, price wasn't bad. I think 28 bucks. I got this one on sale. They had a bunch of different colors, but I think this camo one specifically was on sale. Don't know why. I guess maybe they had more of those, but doesn't really matter to me. And overall, pretty darn comfortable to have it on and fish with it. I didn't notice having it on with my backpack, my Tackle Warehouse backpack. I've got so much in there that after a while it does start to feel heavy, and as I'm fishing I usually set it down. Now like today where it's raining and stuff, it's nice having this where you don't have it sat down, it's on your back the whole time, not getting wet. So comfortable in that regard, but again, you can't get as much in here obviously as a bigger backpack, so it's kind of a give and take. All right, fishing friends, that's gonna do it for today. So comment below and let me know, do you have a specific bag that you really like? And do you still wanna see that Tackle Warehouse bag unboxing? Everything that I've got in there, how I pack it, and really what all it can hold, because it can hold a lot. Comment below and let me know. I love hearing from all of you. Now today's subscribed fishing friend is Synaptic111. Thank you very much for watching. I always appreciate you commenting below, and thank you everybody else out there who watches and supports. Again, without all of you, my channel would not be where it is today. So thank you all so very much. That's enough. We've still got a little bit of rain, but I think we can go fish now. So enough talking about bags. I'm gonna get out and go fishing. So thanks for watching. Until next time.